The Collegian News, with news anchors Corey Aiken and Samantha Ruiz. This is your weekly webcast update.
The Student Government Association approved the purchase of awards for its outstanding members.
And a physical plant employee has been arrested on a charge of public intoxication. This and more coming up after this.
The Collegian News is brought to you in part by the Dean of Students Office.
Are you ready to take on a leadership role? Do you want to serve your fellow students? Then run for a seat in the Student Government Association. Applications are available in the Dean of Students Office or online at utb.edu/SGA. Submit your application by 5 p.m. April 2nd to the Dean of Students Office located in the Student Services Building. Candidates are required to attend an election advisory meeting with SGA advisors at noon or 4 p.m. Thursday, April 4th. For more information, call Heather Olage at 882-5141 or by email at heather.olage@utb.edu.
Hello, UTB TSE students. Welcome back to the Collegian News. I'm Corey Aiken.
And I'm Samantha Ruiz, bringing you this week's top stories.
During Tuesday's Student Government Association meeting, the Senate approved the purchase of awards for its members. With more on this, here's reporter Alex Rodriguez.
The SGA has voted to honor members who have outstandingly fulfilled their duties and shown commitment with plaques, medals, and certificates. The Senate approved Resolution 27, which allocates $500 to buy awards and a new gavel for the Vice President of Administration-elect. Elections for the 2013-2014 SGA will be conducted April 8th through the 10th via Blackboard. The deadline to apply for candidacy is 5 p.m. Tuesday. Students will be notified of eligibility Wednesday. If eligible, the students will be required to attend the candidate election advisory meeting either at noon or at 4 p.m. Thursday in Student Union 216. Election results will be announced at 4:45 p.m. April 10th. UTB registration for the summer and the fall of 2013 starts Tuesday for students with 90 or more credit hours, April 8th for those with 60 plus hours, April 15th, 30 plus hours, and April 22nd for all students.
Please remind students that if they belong to the group of students that have advising as mandatory, they should have done it before trying to register, because if not, it's going to be a block. And for the ones that do not have to do mandatory advising, I just encourage you to remind them that they need to check if they have blocks or restrictions from any other department here on campus.
Juan Flores, Senator for the School of Business, reported that he is working on a resolution for SGA to sponsor the planting of a tree during Earth Day, April 22nd.
Maybe we can start doing a tradition every year and during Earth Day and have that something special from SGA to give out to our campus.
Okay, first I want to congratulate Marisol for winning the Professional Women Speak Scholarship, one of the two that were awarded on that conference.
For the Collegian News, this is Alex Rodriguez.
Samantha, what are some of the incidents reported to campus police this week?
Well, Corey, on March 15th, a physical plant employee was arraigned on a charge of public intoxication after he was arrested on campus the day before. He was reported to campus police after his supervisor allegedly saw him arrive to work drunk. He received a fine of $350 from Cameron County Magistrate Adolfo Cordova.
Reporter Hector Aguilar took a tour of Texas Southmost College's future one-stop student services center. Here's what's happening.
The plan to open a one-stop student services and registration center is still in gear for the first week of May, Texas Southmost College officials say. Mike Shannon, TSC Associate Vice President for Student Services, gave the Collegian a tour of the facility March 27th.
What we're doing now is we're creating a one-stop shop in that area. So that'll house our admissions, our financial aid, our testing center, our advising area, and our Apply Texas and FAFSA lab.
Shannon believes a first impression and a welcoming atmosphere for TSC students and their parents is very important.
It's our goal that the only challenges our students should face should be in the classroom. That's where you should be challenged. You shouldn't be challenged here in our processes. This should be easy.
In the admissions and financial aid lab, students will be able to get help with the Apply Texas and FAFSA applications. The testing center will offer testing for high schools, automotive mechanic and electrician certifications, as well as compass and acuplacer exams. An advising center where advisors will teach mandatory seminar courses will also be located on site.
And one of the exciting things that we're doing is not only will the advisors do the typical advising that you expect with students, they'll also be teaching our freshman seminar course. So the same students that they're working with as far as advisement, they'll have in class 1 hour a week throughout the semester.
Veteran students will have a section in the center that caters to their needs.
But this is also a place where they can come and throughout the day hang out with other veteran students. They seem to do well when they're able to have a place together where they can kind of talk and work through issues. We'll also do counseling out of here. We'll do peer counseling.
Positions for the center are posted at www.tsc.edu and more are becoming available. For the Collegian News, I'm Hector Aguilar.
What's on the minds of students? Here's Alex Rodriguez with this week's segment of I Think.
There is a bill in the Texas legislature that would allow people to carry a concealed handgun on campus. So the I Think question of the week is, what is your opinion regarding this bill?
I would not allow that. No. No, because it's, you don't know what all in people's minds. There's some people that are really crazy, and you don't want to people like that carry around guns. And either way, by the way, guns are dangerous, and not for us. We're too young.
My opinion is I think it's all good as long as there's regulations and the things are doing right. As long as nobody gets hurt, I don't see any problems with nobody carrying a gun. That's my opinion.
Then yeah, if the state legislature has to pass this bill in order for people to feel more safe, people to feel more, at ease, then by all means, yeah. But just remember that the government should always try to keep it as strict as possible.
For the Collegian News, this is Alex Rodriguez.
In sports, the UTB-TSC women's golf team finished 9th at the Blue Bonnet Classic, hosted by Northwood University at the Tangle Ridge Golf Course. Michelle Spinoza fills us in.
The UTB-TSC women's golf team placed 9th out of 12 teams at the Blue Bonnet Classic tournament hosted by Northwood University March 25th and 26th at the Tangle Ridge Golf Course in Grand Prairie. The women finished the 2-round tournament with a score of 701. Alini Muro shot the best for the team, tying in 10th place with a score of 157.
The course wasn't a very difficult course, but we did struggle a little bit because of the conditions. But overall, I think we got some good feedback from the tournament, and we know what we need to work on to improve for conference.
Northwood University won the tourney with a team score of 618. Next up for the UTB-TSC's men's and women's golf teams is a Bash at the Beach tournament hosted by Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University April 6th and 7th on the LPGA International Golf Course in Daytona Beach, Florida. For the Collegian News, this is Michelle Espinosa.
That's all the news for this week. Thank you for joining us.
Due to the student media staff attending the Texas Intercollegiate Press Association Convention in Fort Worth, there will not be a webcast April 8th. Our next webcast is April 15th. Have a great day.